Ooh, it counted down. So, we're drawing some things. Actually, you know what? Before we start, the first thing that I did right now was I had to erase the sword that was in her hand because I had it pointing down and it was going to stab Abby in the back of the head, which is something that Chet pointed out to me. Hey, Chet, I know you're watching. This is Chet's commission, and sitting next to me is the world famous cat mouse.
That's me.
Yes. So, anyways, we actually recorded audio for this already one time, and we tried to do it on my phone, and my phone crashed almost at the end of the video, and I was extremely upset.
We had like 20 seconds left, and it just crashed.
It was retarded.
I actually, we were just gonna, have, test audio just to see how it sounded, but then we actually started having a pretty cool conversation, and we just kept going.
A conversation that can never be recreated. You'll never know, we will never know what we were talking about, and I was actually interested in hearing it myself after we were done recording.
The magic cannot be recreated. It's like, we're moving on. Can't do that anymore. At least I can make the jokes that I did if it ever reoccurs. But it'll never be exactly that.
It'll never be the same.
No.
Never be the same.
Mm-mm.
So yeah, you're getting leftover conversation the day after.
Leftover. That's so.
I know.
No.
Yeah. Well.
It is not leftover. It's just brand new now.
Yeah. But I did want to say that we were. I had to get it off my chest that we were upset yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
We did try to get this done yesterday.
Yeah. We had a lot of power outages yesterday, so it was not fun.
Everything just kind of went wrong with technology yesterday. It wasn't. Yeah. It was one of those days.
Yeah, and I don't know why, but whenever we have a really big hurricane around here, we're fine. But then there's 2 drops of rain and someone just runs into one of our electricity poles or a transformer, and everyone's down for 2 hours.
Yeah, nobody knows what to do.
No one knows how to drive here.
Nobody knows how to drive when it rains. Nobody knows
how to drive when it's sunny, when it's snowy.
Did I mention no one knows how to drive here?
No.
So anyways, yeah, so I'm inking this piece, and we were going to talk about just the artwork and whatever comes to mind while we're in the middle of this.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I had to let you know that we already recorded over this, and we lost it all.
You're salty about it.
I'm a little salty about it, but I'm also okay with it because I'm excited because we're going to San Diego next week.
Don't even remind me, dude. I wish I was so much more prepared for it than I am,
Nah, it's gonna be great. The only thing I'm not looking forward to is the long plane ride. I mean, I'm excited. I'd like the plane ride, but it's after about 40 minutes, it's like, can I get off? I should be able to get to San Diego in 40 minutes from here, but
well, that's what those really fast electromagnet trains are gonna try and do, where you can get to LA to New York in an hour. That would be amazing.
Well, at least we'll get that before we get free healthcare.
I would rather have free healthcare first, actually. Universal healthcare is dude.
So as I'm inking nunchucks, let's get political.
No politics. No.
I know, right?
You're not allowed to choose a side being a right-brained person.
Anyways, I'm making this sketch cover for Chet. It's a Danger Girls, obviously, and I like using pit pens, and because some people ask sometimes, I like pit pens. 2 different sizes I like the best. The figures are kind of small, so I tend to for the little details and stuff, I'm using the extra small or the XS, however that's classified. But for the bigger lines, I still like using my Pentel sign pen, which has a little brush nib on it. I like that. It really does act like a little brush. Mm-hmm. And I like to ink with a brush, but I can't ink everything with a brush.
You have to bring all the ink and you have to clean it.
Well, everything tends to be a little bit too bold if I do everything with a brush. I still like to do the details with the smaller pens. But you're right, though. Yeah, I can't take it everywhere with me.
It's not the most portable thing in the world.
No, and it's not. And since you travel a little bit and
travel a lot a bit, and TSA looks at you really weird when you have like quill nibs because you already have X-Acto blades in your bag.
And over 2 ounces of a liquid ink.
I have eye drops. You obviously cannot have this on the plane.
My biggest problem is cleaning the brushes because I have to have a sink with running water if I'm actually inking with a brush because I have to clean my brush.
You need your stainless steel industrial sink.
Yeah, I need to bring my house with me in order to ink with a brush.
And that's expensive.
So the pens that the way they've been making them, now like this past decade, they're actually worked like the way I would like pens to work.
They're definitely a really good alternative to just like actual brush and ink. I always prefer brush and ink, but when you want to be portable and just have like a little pen for it, like those are like the best pens, I think.
Yeah. I like using them a lot.
And it's good because when you let them like fully dry, as long as you don't like absolutely like ungodly cake it on, they do really well with Copics and they don't smear, which is really nice.
Yeah, they do.
Like it takes quite a bit for you to reactivate the ink, but you would have to like dunk it in Copic ink for that.
I do have some friends that what they like to do is they'll pencil something and then they will do all of the Copic colors first and then they'll ink it on top of that.
Oh, because
super smart way of doing it.
I would get scared of like smudging, like getting graphite on my Copic nibs. Or do they draw that lightly?
They draw very lightly. I'm talking about you, Corey, and I'm assuming that you use a fairly hard lead. I'm assuming it's it's got to be HB or harder because anything softer than that, I'm assuming the Copic marker would pick it up and smear it. But no, it's a good way of doing it. It's a good way to guarantee that you're not going to smear the ink everywhere.
Yeah, and plus a lot of people have a problem with the phrase inking it twice, since like you pencil it and then you ink it and then you erase everything and then again.
Well, you know what sucks. Well, and it's good. We're actually done with this piece. I'm erasing all the pencil lines out of it, and I think we're done. I think we're gonna do this next time.
Okay. Bye.
All right. Well, we'll see you later.